Hey guys, I am DC, creator and host of Barside Jive. Welcome to my daily dose. Today is Sunday, September 15th, 2019. Tomorrow's back to school, back to work day, Monday. And you are witnessing my Siege on Normalcy tour, day 44. Now, let's talk some rock and roll. On this day, guys, we lost Richard Wright of Pink Floyd. The keyboardist, who was a founding member of the band, died of cancer in 2008 at the age of 65. On this day in 1968, your friend and mine, Jim Morrison, passed out in Amsterdam after taking too many drugs while the opening act, Jefferson Airplane, were on stage. The other three members of the Doors played on, with Ray Manzarek taking over on vocals for Jim Morrison, who was totally incapacitated. Alright, so Mark Knopfler announced the breakup of Dire Straits on this day in 1988. Never was a huge fan of Dire Straits. Liked them a little, but never was a huge fan personally. But still, on this day, got a report, right? If you love Dire Straits, just comment below, let me know. Although these guys would reform a few years later and release one more record, 1991's On Every Street. And I'm sure some of you fans probably have it in your collection. Okay. Something else by the Kinks was released on this day in 1967 and found Ray Davies, lead singer, rhythm guitarist, and main songwriter for the Kinks, taking over production. Absolutely he did. And David Crosby and Graham Nash left a couple of their Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young bandmates behind to release Wind on the Water on this day in 1975, guys. It was their second album, too. Okay, Foghat, one of my faves. Fool for the City album contained their biggest hit, Slow Ride, and was released on this day in 1975. And I was going to bring my album cover, and I totally forgot it. Oh, damn, I hate it when I do that. Memory. Alright, well anyway, I was going to show you the album cover, but anyway, it depicts drummer Roger Earl sitting alone on a soapbox fishing down a manhole in the middle of East 11th Street, which is between 2nd and 3rd Avenues in New York City, near the address of Foghat's American office back then. The back cover features skeptical bystanders observing Earl's unusual activity and the other members of the band either asking him what in the hell he was doing or trying to keep him from doing it. In a 2014 interview, Roger Earl explained how the picture was taken. Okay, I'm quoting now. It was a Sunday morning and I hadn't slept. It was Nick Jameson's, the bassist at the time, idea. Since I have this penchant for fishing, anyway, we lift up the manhole cover and I'm sitting on a box. Almost immediately, a couple of New York's finest come by in their patrol car, right? They're looking at us and they wind the window down. Roger's English, okay? Wind the window down. Roger, he's totally English. We're like, oh shit, license. I lost my Wi-Fi. Shit, how much did y'all get? Okay, I'll go back to where Roger, because he's English, is saying wind the window down instead of roll the window down like we would here in America. Anyway, we're like, oh shit. And then the cops yell out, hey, you got a fishing license? And then they start laughing. Good thing, right? So they come over and say, what the fuck are you doing? So Roger shows them. He's fishing in the manhole. And so they take some pictures with him, handcuffing him. I mean, the cops take the pictures of handcuffing Roger, right? Not Roger handcuffing the cops. Anyway, Roger finishes out that statement saying, I love New York's finest. Yeah. Hey, Roger's a good dude. If you'd like to see my chat with Foghat's Roger Earl, check it out in my Barside Jive, the Rock and Roll Files playlist at youtube.com/Barside Jive Live. And you can see it in 3 parts. But it's a fun chat, and Roger's a great guy. Linda, his wife, who manages the band now, she's spectacular. Just a good bunch of folks there now. Good folks. All right, guys, so Huey Lewis and the News put a radio-friendly sheen to bar band rock and wound up selling 7 million copies of Sports. Released on this day in 1983. That was the band's 3rd album. On this day in 1998, Jubilation, released by the band, and became the final album for The Band, with singer-bassist Rick Danko passing away a year later in 1999. Oh man, fun fact, the band played the final day of Woodstock 1969. I believe it was Sunday, August 17th. And Rick Danko was buried in Woodstock Cemetery. And that was actually originally where they were going to hold it, is in Woodstock. But something happened, they couldn't, so they moved it to Bethel. So anyway, I thought that was interesting that Rick Danko was actually buried in Woodstock Cemetery, and they played the last day of Woodstock 69, and I think that was only their 2nd time to play together. The band, that is. Anyway, guys, that's rock and roll, and wraps my rock history lesson today. I know. It's traumatic when we get to this part of the show, but that's what happens. You guys, but don't fear, because we will be back tomorrow with more. That's right. Be back tomorrow with more, and every day, right here on my Daily Dose, coming at you Facebook Live. And look for more of my Daily Dose every day, because I'll be back with more history of the classic rock legends. You too can join me as I peel back those pages, and explore the past, the present, and the future of the rock legends on my Daily Dose of Rock Music. If you'd like to check out my Daily Dose archives, all you got to do is go to my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Barside Jive Live, and look in the Daily Dose playlist for more. And please show me some love while you're there and click that big ass red subscribe button. It's about that big. It says subscribe. It's big. And click it for free. It'll help you. It'll help me. Also, I cover rock news and history during my weekly live Tuesday and Thursday shows at the Vocal Media Studios in North Dallas. Both of those 60-minute shows are packed full of music and visual art, so join us at vocalnow.com. And as always, it's vocal with a K. K. You're right. You guys are amazing. So look for the Vocal Live image to the right of the zoo on your phone. Scroll down beneath the zoo on your browser. And besides my Tipsy Gypsy featuring Bree Akers, bringing beverages and tips from behind the bar on both my weekly shows, we are doing a really cool thing now on Tuesdays. Besides featuring a visual artist once a month, the other weeks my creative director and artist Brad Jensen will be taking a deep plunge into classic rock album covers of the 70s and 80s as we look and examine the stories behind the art. Don't forget my Barside Jive Live Rewind this evening. I know I hadn't done it yet, hadn't posted yet, but I'm working on it. That's when I dig back into the archives and pull something out special for you guys. It's only on Sundays. Sometimes Sunday mornings, sometimes Sunday evenings. This time it's going to be Sunday evening, but it's going to happen, and it'll be funny. Promise. Guys, thanks in advance for your loves, likes, and shares. Oh, and I love your comments. Love to read those comments. Those are what make all this worthwhile, so thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Greg. Be sure to check out my Facebook page, facebook.com/slow-mo Barside Jive Live. My Instagram @Barside Jive. My website, barsidejive.com. And my YouTube channel, youtube.com/normal speed Barside Jive Live. But I already told you that, didn't I? So I always tell you at least twice, just for effect. Guys, I do appreciate you hanging out with me during my daily dose today. And always remember my Barside Jive mantra. We drink. Some of you drink heavy. But remember, we always drink responsibly and never drink and drive. Keep in mind, you just got one life to live, so let's make it count. Let's keep it safe out there. Be kind to one another. Take care of each other. Remember, be a hero in somebody's life. And I'll see you guys next time. You know, now I got my eyes fixed, I'm going to have freaking reading glasses. Just can't win for losing. Oh, hey, Lance. What's going on? I know I saw Greg earlier. Anyway. All right, guys. Sorry. I got to edit all this crap out now. Thanks. Anyway, we'll see you next time, guys. Peace, love, rock and roll. This is DC signing off. By the way, if you guys did experience some head, neck, or back tingles during this show and have an overwhelming sense of a deep, relaxing feeling, be advised that my content now does contain ASMR.
This isn't just a word from the sponsor, it's simply a very good suggestion. It stands for real refreshment.
That's BarsideJiveLive.com.
You are feeling the tingles. Calling these kinds of whispers inaudible whispers, inaudible whispers. This is the best time to put the lotion on the skin.
I've ever